Hey guys, it's me Tara, and I am going to make my first YouTube video. Hope you guys like it. I am going to show you, my everyday look, just a soft glam. I do have some new things I'm going to be using. I will be showing some things I will be reviewing as well. But this is my first video, so please do subscribe. Also, leave some comments in the bottom of how you think I did and what you would like to see. But with that being said, let's get started. So, first thing you want to do is make sure you have a clean face. So, I washed my face before I start this video. I do use a couple things in my daily routine. First thing I use is Neutrogena Hydro Boost. I do have dry skin, so if you're more on the oily side, my videos may not be for you, but I'm more of a dry person, so I use Hydro Boost. I also use Farsal. I hope I'm saying this right. Farsal. I use this liquid glass as well. That's what's giving me that dewy, glowy look. And then the holy grail though. Tasha, I don't know if anybody has tried this, but this is their Luminous Dewy Mist. This is perfect. Like, you just spray it all over, rub it, and you don't even feel it. I'm almost done with this bottle. I bought it maybe about 2 weeks ago, but it's life. It's my life. I love it. But yeah, let's jump into things. So I'm going to be starting off. As you can see, my eyebrows are pretty much already done. You just have to have a little bit of filling in, but I kind of do that off camera because it takes a little bit of time, so I can always do a video on how I do my eyebrows if you guys want to see. To be honest, my eyebrows probably cost 99 cents. I get this and K from the beauty supply. As you can see, mine has broke because I use it that much. And then I also I use a dollar pencil, which I got. It probably wasn't $1. It's because it's by L'Oreal, but it was close to $1. And I use that as well. And then the last thing I use sometimes, if I want it to like last pretty long and not to move or smudge, I do use the Benefits. I do that to make my strokes so that the line marks are there. But that's my cheat method. I'll do a video on that as well. But I'm today just going to be doing a basic makeup look, not a full coverage makeup look, just, something that I do. So usually what I start with, if I'm just doing like a dewy look just to look like it's not makeup there, I could either use a tinted moisturizer, which I use Complexion Rescue by Bare Minerals. This is probably the only thing I have by them, but I use this. Or you can always use concealer. So my favorite concealer is going to be the Eraser. The color that mine is in Mahogany, which is 147. What I do with this is I pretty much just take off the top, spin it around a couple times. Another thing I don't do is I don't prime my face. A lot of makeup artists do. I'm not a makeup artist. I just like makeup. So I don't. I've tried numerous primers. It's just I don't see the point of it really. It doesn't make my makeup last any longer or stop it from doing anything if I didn't use a primer. But with that being said, I pretty much just go under my eyes. Why? Because I like to look like a doll. So I go under my eyes. I draw a heart on my forehead. It's not the best heart. It looks kind of like a butt. And then I do my chin. I kind of let it sit just a little bit so that my face can get its natural heats going. I do also like to cut my eyebrows a lot. So sometimes I do this in my everyday looks, and then sometimes I don't. I usually just do this in full coverage looks because you kind of want it to look a little bit bushy there. I am going to go off camera for this part and then I'll be back. Alright, so that's pretty much what I would do. I would just pretty much outline around my eyebrows. Don't worry because they will be sharp by the end. But this is what I do, in my everyday looks where it looks like I don't have any makeup on, but honey, child, I'll be killing it. So next thing you're gonna need is your handy dandy sponge. I have this sponge. I've been doing a couple different makeup routines today, so it has a little bit of foundation already on it, but don't mind that. I've been making a couple different videos testing this out. I do high glam too at times, but like I said, this is just gonna be a real natural beat. So now that we've let it sit there for a couple minutes, I just take my sponge and you just press that up in there. And what I tend to do is I tend to stretch my face. Because my main focal area is always my under eyes. Not that I have like bags or anything. It's just when you do it like that, it gets all in there in the creases. Now, typically if I was to do, you know, heavy makeup, full coverage, things like that, I would do my eyes first because I don't like for, you know, you to do your eyes last and then makeup get in the foundation, and it's just a hassle. But yeah, this is what I do when I'm doing makeup, and as you can tell, it's just pretty much making me a little bit red. I do have, you know, two-tone skin, so I'm like red in some areas and then brown in other areas. But I always use a red base, like a red base color, and I only do it in certain areas. So as you said, I did my triangles under my eyes, and then my heart on my forehead, and then my chin, because those are, you know, my main areas that, you know, people are going to see right away. And then by the time I'm done with that, you won't even know. You'll be like, oh, look at her, skin is flawless. Now you see me looking this way, that's because the mirror is better viewed on this side. I can't, you know, see everything. I'm not a pro. Like I said, this is my first video, and the reason I'm posting this video today is because I've been saying I'm going to post videos forever. I've had like 60 videos in my phone, but you know what? I keep procrastinating. And then I was watching, I think her name is Kalapa. I may be saying it wrong. I may be butchering her name. But I was watching this black YouTuber today. Never watched her before, never seen her before, but I like to just look up random people to watch, and it was just a random makeup review. And she was just saying, you know, how she got to where she was, what she did, and she was like, the biggest thing that she regrets is procrastinating. She was like, she should have been started. And I think, you know, the reason I haven't started is because I'm a Virgo. And Virgos, we tend to be very judgmental of ourselves. Not others, but, I mean, maybe others. But, you know, more of ourselves. We're very critical of ourselves. We overthink everything. And to me, I don't want to start anything unless it's like, it's ready to go. But, as you can see, my face is a little red. And everything like that. I am two-tone, so it's a little bit darker under my chin. But I'm going to show you what I do. I do like to contour. I do not contour thick. I contour very lightly. So I am going to be using my James Charles palette. As you can see, it's been through the works. It's like my holy grail over there because he has every color. And as you can see, my black, my favorite color, is gone. And that's not because I used it. It's because I dropped this. And I don't care. I love this. So I have another palette I use for my black. But I'm not even gonna front. I use probably James Charles for everything. But I do have other palettes, of course. But this is my go-to. So what I am going to do is take this color, which I don't know if this palette says the names of the colors on it. And if it did, mine's probably erased because I got this when it first came out. I was like obsessed. But pretty much what you want to do is you want to start contouring. So I just take this brush. Don't know what it's called because like I said, I'm not a makeup artist. Maybe one day I'll know what to tell you it's called. But today I don't. So I take this brush and I just take this color here. and I brush it around. You always want to contour with a shade darker than you. I have tried shades way darker than me before. Like MAC has this really, it's like probably the darkest brown color. I tried it, but it made me look really chalky, so, but I use it sometimes. I'm not gonna front. Like when I'm broke and I don't have no money and I can't be, you know, the bomb, that's when I have to go ahead and, you know, use that one, my little chalky one. But to be honest, makeup's supposed to be fun, and you can pretty much use anything. It doesn't have to be expensive. It could be really cheap, but as you can tell, I just use this one brush for pretty much everything I'm doing on my face. You want to get your head, your forehead. Now, a lot of people might do this part after, like, their eyes and stuff like that, but like I told you, I'm doing a really just plain Jane look today. By the time I'm done, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, I see you. You won't think it's just me. You're gonna think that, like, it was just me. Now, with the same ball, because I'm telling you, I don't got coins like that. I mean, I got a couple of balls, though. I'm not gonna front. I got a couple of balls. But you're gonna take this and you're gonna put it right there in that T-zone. I love baking. Reason being is because, bro, your pictures just be on fire. Your pictures just be on fire. Your face just look mad flawless. There's no pores that pop out. I don't bake all the time, I'll be honest, because, you know, it's not always necessary and nobody has time for that. But I do bake when I can bake, and today is a bakery day. We take it up in here. But yeah, so I put that all up on there. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer so you guys can see. Look at my eyebrows. Don't they look a hot mess? I tell you, they're gonna look fire at the end, but hot mess at this time. Yeah, so I hope you guys like my video, because I'm gonna try to do a video at least every other day, or maybe, you know, to start, it'll be every other day, and then when I can get a little bit used to it, I can do it every day, like getting ready with me. I am going to be doing other videos as well, like tomorrow I do have this teeth whitening stuff I ordered, Black Diamond. I don't know if anybody heard of it, but I'm obsessed with white teeth, and I'm going to have mine as white as possible, so I'll be reviewing that. Everything that I do review, I do page for myself. Nobody's giving me anything. I do have a job as well, so this is just a hobby. Like I said, not a makeup artist. I just like to do makeup, and I have people tell me that, you know, I should do tutorials, so here we go. For my setting powder, I got this from the beauty store. It is called HD Flawless Absolute New York. It works perfect. I've had many baking powders, and to be honest, they all do the same thing. They really do. But this is where I pretty much just let this sit. The next thing you kind of want to go on to is your eyes. Now, because I'm just doing basic look, this is fine. If I wasn't, I would not be doing this last. I would be doing this first. But here we go. So I go ahead and eyeline. Now, depending on how you want to be the day is how you're going to line. Now, I do fully line my whole eye when I want my eyes to be more of the center of attention, and I want them to be smaller. So I don't want them to be smaller right now. I just want them to wing out. So as you can see, I'm only doing the outsides. Boom, already done. Then what I do is, like I told you guys, black is my go-to color. So I do have this palette. I'm not going to say the name on my channel at this time, only because of all the controversy going on, and since this is my first time making a video, you know, I really don't need all that at this time. But just 1 second, I am looking for my You know what? It's so crazy because this is like the 20th video I'm doing, and every time I do a video, something is missing. It really is. And I told myself this time, I'm gonna have everything ready. But no, I don't have it ready. Let me see, maybe if it fell on the floor. No, it didn't fall on the floor. But it's okay, I'll use this one. So I just needed something where I could just sketch that out real quick. So back to what we were talking about. Yeah, so I don't want no controversy on my page, so I'm gonna try to keep it as PG as possible. I'm just here. That's not good. Well, that's not coming off either. And that's where, you know, our handy dandy makeup removers come in. Now, this really wouldn't be a problem unless I had like full coverage going on, because if I have full coverage going on, it would be drastic. Let's get this off my hand too before we move forward. But it would be drastic, and that's why people don't do their makeup first. They do their eyes first, just in case you have any bloopers like that. But see, now we're good. Now I'll go back over it with my little handy dandy ball. Now everybody loves a smoky eye. Smoky eyes are go-to staples in everybody's life. I'm gonna be looking this way a little bit. Woo, look at that. Now don't worry if you make any mistakes, because that's what eyeliner is for. It's good. So next thing we do, we move on to our handy dandy pen, which I am definitely going to do this off screen because I am just not that good. So just one moment, I'll be back. All right, so I got one done. Figured I'd come back and finish this one. That's where that steady hand come in. I'm telling you, thank God for art classes, right? So, after that, eyes are kind of done already. Now, we've been baking for a little bit, you know. You can't overcook it. So, what I do is I take my handy dandy ball. I go and run that baby back under some water. Try to get that doughy stuff up over there. You know, all that stuff we just used. Take it over here to my handy dandy towel. Squeeze it again, make sure there's nothing in there. Handy dandy towel. And we are back in business. And then we just buff it on out. Just buff it on out. Think of your face like a car. Just buff it on out, like all those imperfections. Now, I will tell you, true story. When I first started doing makeup, I had no idea what I was doing, and that's probably everybody. But what I've realized over the time is your makeup only has to work for you. So as long as you're happy with what you look like, that's all that matters. So a lot of people right now might be thinking, ooh, she still looks like a potato. But I feel like I look like a gorgeous potato. But yeah, what you need to do is just buff it on out. Like the best way to make makeup blend is just to buff it on out. Buff it. Look at that. these curls, I'm gonna look like a whole nother woman. All right, so now that we buff, does it look buff to you guys? Looks buff. Now, next thing we are gonna do is we need to blush it, baby. Blush it, baby. Blush it, baby. So, this is where we will take the No Name palette and we will open it up and we will take this color right here. And we will... Now, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I saw this girl months, maybe probably years ago. I don't even know. You know, I don't know my sense of time anymore since of COVID-19. But it's called The Drunken Look from one of her. But as you can tell, I am just taking a color that is what, like a nice orangey red color to bring out my face. And I'm just putting that junk all up under my eyes. And this is where, you know, makeup gets creative. It's really up to you how you want to do your makeup and where you want to use makeup. I use makeup wherever I want to use makeup. And I am not one to buy a lot of makeup, you know, because I'm not going to really use it. I like to buy things because it's pretty, but I really don't use it. So what I'm trying to do now is use my stuff. And when I saw that color in that palette, I was like, well, that would be a bomb drunken blushy color for a colored woman, a woman of color. Because, you know, we can't really find too many blushes that pop up other than like reds or burgundies. And I don't need no red or no burgundy when I'm trying to look like I ain't got no makeup on. Flawless, you know what I mean? So, after you do that, you do want to go ahead and grab your nude lippy. Now, I'll be honest, I do not have a lot of nude lippies. I am a lip gloss person. I don't like how matte dry your lips out, but what I've been doing lately is I've been putting my Rihanna on first. Well, first I'm going to be fully in my lips. I scrub those little bitches. Excuse me, can I say that? I scrub those lips of mine. And then I go ahead and use this Rihanna right here. This is Fenty Glow. I know everybody got Rihanna in their makeup. Come on now, it's 2020. She's part of the staple. And that's my girl right there. And then I do use this number 26 by Sephora. Like I said, I'm pretty in between. Like sometimes I go high and then sometimes I go low. So just throw these on these big succulars I got. Why do I not use lip liner, you ask? I do, but from what I noticed, I really don't need it. They got big lips. They got their own natural line, you know? But if you guys have like a lip liner or a color that you think would look better or any ideas or anybody's page you think I could look at, just get some ideas from mine, you know, what I should do next or, you know, what I could do better to glow up. I'm definitely down for any suggestions, good or bad. Oh, I forgot to say what color this is. So this is color 69 in the Sephora collection. I recently just got these two colors because I went to Sephora and I was like, I need to get more into lips because I'm pretty much just lip glossy. But I did pick up those two colors. I do like my NYX soft matte cream and that's the color. I do like this one too because this one just gives me that extra pop of pink. I was thinking about getting my lips colored. What do you guys think about that? Anybody get their lips tattooed and thinking about getting it done? I'm all for enhancing yourself, so anything that makes you happy, I'm not a judgmental person. Just like whatever makes you happy. So we are pretty much almost done. There is one last thing that we need to do. Well, two. We gotta touch up these brows, which I'm gonna do on camera so you guys can see, and then we need to highlight. So I am a highlight queen. Love it, love it, love it. And I just had my favorite highlighter, but she disappeared. Isn't this crazy? Isn't it crazy when you're doing a video you can't find anything? Well, I did find it. This is my go-to highlighter palette. I did see a lot of bad reviews on, I want to make sure I'm saying her name right, Carly Bybel. I love her. I think she's adorable. I've been watching her for a while. As you can see, I really haven't touched too many of the colors. But she has this Bali color in here. Boy, if I show you what this color can do. Let me get my highlighting brush, which I just had here. Like I told you, it's always a mess. And I got everything right here. And for some reason, I can't see anything. But here, this is the color here. What I do is I put it on my tip. Ooh, look at that baby coming through. Then I take my finger, I go like this, right under your eye socket. You can like feel the bone. Some people go all the way around. I don't, it's not me. I don't really have that face shape. I tried it, trust me, I did. And it didn't work. I do use my fingers because Sanjay, I think her name is, she said if you use your fingers, it helps the oils and your natural, you know, the natural oils from your finger melted into there. And ever since I started doing it, I went from, like, it does. I get a lot of compliments on my glow. They were like, oh my God, you are glowing. But I will give you one more secret. My handy dandy ball, I use this baby for everything. You know, I am a blend queen. You have to blend. Like, if you just let it sit there, it doesn't look natural. And I am for the natural glow today. Like, it doesn't look like a highlighter. It looks like in my face, right? And it's not. It's a fool. I fooled you. I fool men like every day. Oh my God, Ma, you're the prettiest thing I have seen. You're so beautiful. I'm like, yeah, I am. Nah. No, I'm not vain. I'm just playing. But eyebrows. So you want to go back in here, and you just want to go. Just like strokes. I'm off camera doing that one because, you know, I can't really see. Boom. Look at those brows. Now, if you want to even gloss it up even more, which I sometimes recommend this, but I really don't do it all the time for me because then it doesn't look natural, but you can go at your tear ducts with this. Boom. Look at that. Boom. Look how that just changed how I look. Look at me. 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 Some people do their foreheads too, which I sometimes do, but as you can see, this is a 5 head, so you really don't want to insinuate your 5 head too much. That's like usually for girls who got 4 heads. I have like an 8 head. Like if you try to put all these fingers up here, it's probably all 10 of them. So I don't really try to do that. But yeah, this is pretty much the final look. I'm pretty much done. So what I would do after this is just drop my hair. I do have a couple different setting sprays, but this is just a basic look. I really don't use anything too high. I do use my Fenty Beauty. It feels like air is hitting your face. I swear, don't lie. If you have not bought Rihanna's setting spray, I'm telling you, she should just put me on the PR because I'm telling you, I got some of her stuff and not all her stuff. I can't do the foundation. It is not consistent with my skin. It is too dry. Well, it's not dry. It's liquidy, of course. But once you put it on, it like dries up your face, and I'm dry. So, you know, I can't be having nothing dry on top of my face. And then I noticed that it's kind of that blotchy, and I don't like blotchy makeup. Like, I do use cheap makeup at times, and that's like my everyday go-to, as you see. But when I go high end, I like to go high end. If I'm paying Rihanna prices, I want Rihanna results, and I just don't feel like her foundation does that. But her lip glosses and her balms, like, baby, you knew what you was doing with this. I got this one. I got Trophy Wife. Every time I go in there, you got some pretty colors, girl, so I ain't gonna front. But this is pretty much the final look. Like, what do you guys think? Did you like my tutorial? Are you guys gonna subscribe? Are you gonna come back? I mean, it is gonna be a process. You know, we're gonna be starting this journey together, but I want you guys to start it with me. And how am I gonna forget the thing I'm supposed to review? Like, duh. Come on, Sarah. Well, since we're talking about reviews, okay, my homegirl, her name is Jessica De Jesus. She has her own makeup company. It's called SUA Beauty. And, ooh, that hair. Oh. My man tells me every time he sees me, every 2 weeks, I'm a new girl. But, yeah, so it's SUA Beauty. Look at that beautiful packaging. So pretty. I brought 3 lips each from her. This one is called Alana. I use this one probably most out of all of them. I will show you the other ones and other videos because I do want to do them separately. But I'm going to put this one on top of this one. It is a really nice brown metallic-y color. And it looks perfect with brown. So since my base of my lip is already brown and it just got the pink on top of it, I'm just going to go over this real quick. And it is non-sticky. It's perfect. It's perfect. I'm not even gonna front. I'm all about supporting my people. So if you know Jessica or if you don't, I'm going to put her information below. You guys can follow me at JataraLove on Facebook or JataraLove on Instagram or simply Miss T. Whichever one's better for you. But I want to thank you guys for going through this with me. My first video ever. Hopefully there will be more to come. Hopefully tomorrow my Black Diamond comes in so I can review that with you guys. I'm also going to be doing a Carvana review. I've had my car for about 4 months now, so I wanted to say how my experience was ordering my car through Carvana. And also by the end of the week, I will be doing a change off where I will be changing outfits that I ordered from Fashion Nova, so you can see what it looks like on a regular size body. You know, I do not have all the waist and hips that all the models have, you know, so I figured why not, you know, why not? But I'm going to let you guys go. Do leave comments. I will respond. I'm growing. We're growing. Let's grow together.